How's it? Today's Tuesday, July 1st, and I did it again. And I honestly, I'm not very upset about it. Um, I ran after this training session again today, and today was a lot worse than last week was. Last week I had a lot of kind of cramping in my calf in the middle of the run. Not so much at the end, just very sore. And today I ran and I had to stop because my adductors, so like my groin muscles, they stopped working. They like started seizing up and I couldn't push my hips forward. And so that was the first time that's ever really happened to me. My right quad is also very 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 tight right now. There was a lot of cramping in my right quad, which was definitely not there last week. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to take tomorrow off. We'll see what happens. I have zero regrets about it though. I genuinely really like. I feel like my priorities are shifting a little bit, but I genuinely wanted to run with my girlfriend and all of these things because I think it's fun. I think it's challenging, like physically, and like also it's a totally different type of mental tax that is not this. You know, speaking of this, this is a posterior chain accessory day, like most of my Tuesdays and Thursdays have been. I think this is exactly what I did last week, Tuesday. Same exact weights and everything. And halfway through this, I didn't know if I was gonna go running with my girlfriend. But halfway through it, I did learn that I was going to do that, and because of that, I actually did not increase the weights like I wanted to do last week. And I think that's completely fine. I feel like I get a lot out of the movements that I am doing. They are sufficiently difficult. Like you'll see here, this is just the bar for the split squat. I'm gonna have to stop at, seventh rep on this last set. So on my right leg forward here, somewhere around here, I'll like pause because I simply can't push through the ninth rep I stopped at. But I simply can't push because my legs don't have the endurance to keep going, and that is totally fine, totally acceptable, and everything like that. So it is around here on the back extensions that I more or less figured out and learned that I was gonna go running with her. Like I hadn't planned on doing it, but then like halfway through the session, I was talking to her like through text and everything, and it's just like, okay, like yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for sure. Just give me like an hour, and yeah. So what I really want to do here was go from 15 here, then do 20 as my next set, and then actually do 25 as my fourth set. And it is what it is. I'm not upset that I wasn't able to increase with this. I don't think for the first time in a very long time, I don't think my lower back is really giving me the same problems that it was, last year. And I think that a lot of it is due to me doing these things on Tuesday and Thursday. I think like the emphasis on my hamstring flexibility and strength is something that can't be ignored and can't be like downplayed. It's super super important. As far as these pull-ups go, going up to 10 sets of 3 total, up to 25 kilos, which is 55 pounds. Trying my best to be as explosive as I can, but some of these are like almost no rest in between them, and so I'm pretty tired as I get to the top set of weights. Here is 20, and 20 is the last like kind of lower weight set that I do, and then last one here is 25. Well, this is gonna be the sixth set of all of them, right? So yeah, kind of a lot of reps. After that, I did my GHD sit-ups and then my QL raises, and that was basically it. And like real simple again, exactly what I did last week Tuesday. The run was a lot harder this time. The pace was a lot slower than it was last week when we started off, and then again I had to like stop, and when I stopped, I couldn't walk, so I ran maybe 2.5 2.8 miles or something like that, and then I couldn't walk. So I was like, uh-oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. But I kind of took deep breaths and started slowly hobbling through, and then eventually I was able to walk, and then we walked around the small little town that she's from. So it was a good time. Again, I would not trade that. I don't regret it at all. This is what I want to do. So yeah, we'll see if I'll be here tomorrow or not. I don't know. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.